All right, today I'm gonna wash my car, but I'm gonna use the Meguiars Hybrid Ceramic Wax. Now I put this on the car a couple of weeks ago in the first application, so now it's really just a maintenance thing. So before I actually get into all of these other products that I've got sitting in my bin back there, I wanted to see how this hybrid ceramic wax works when I try it just as a maintenance wash. So here we go. So we're going to start with the rinse. To rinse, I have a pressure washer, a Ryobi pressure washer. It's 1.8 gallons per minute using a 15-degree nozzle. And you can see it's pretty easy work to get this off. And it's really nice to see that the water's beading from that first application that I put on there. You can notice here on the back of the car that it's pretty dirty. I mean, I haven't washed it in 2 weeks because my wife took it somewhere on a trip. So finally getting around to it today. Give it a quick wash, give it a quick rinse to get things started. Of course, the favorite part of any wash is the foam cannon, and today I have the Chemical Guys foam cannon, the normal one, not the big mouth one that they sell. I'm using Adam's Mega Foam for the first time. As I get it on the car, it spreads really nice and thick. I really like the way this stuff looks. It's even more fun to watch it kind of drip off. And we do this step to make sure that the soap itself takes as many of the particles of dirt and things off the finish so that when you're doing your hand washing that it doesn't scratch or cause any swirls or anything like that. So this is a really good added step before we get to the washing phase. Put it on all around the car and let it sit. Today's a really good overcast day, so I'm not worried about the sun so much. So I'm gonna let it kind of sit and drip down for like 3 or 4 minutes before I rinse it back off and do my hand wash. Listen to that sound. If you've used the app Calm or any other noise machine type sounds, I think this should be added. The foam dripping off the car is very peaceful. It's a very nice thing to hear on a early Sunday morning next to the birds as they chirp in the background. This is the foam as it kind of comes off the car, as I mentioned before, and it's just kind of pulling the dirt off as it goes. We still have to hand wash after this. This doesn't completely clean the car, but it does pull a lot of the surface dirt off of there. Of course, after a few minutes, it's good to rinse everything off, get that dirt that's been slowly dripping off down and off the car. And honestly, I just like filming this brand new car with a nice beading water as the spray hits it. It feels good to wash a clean car, and if we learn nothing from doing all this detail work, it's really enjoyable to wash a car that's mostly already clean. So to wash the car, we're going to use the 2-bucket method. I've got some Adam's shampoo that I'm using to wash this car. We start by dipping the rag or the sponge, in this case it's a Chemical Guys glove, into the mix, kind of wipe it all over. You can see washing the entire car, just kind of didn't want to show this whole part because it's a little bit boring, and hopefully you guys don't see the spots that I miss as I go along. Also, my wife came out middle way through and was able to take over some of the videoing duties, so you might hear some instructions in the background, or at least we'll be able to see the whole car as I wash it. Now we're rinsing the car. Again, get all that good soap off of there. It's really easy easy the way it comes off, the way it beads off of that car. It's really nice to see. And it's really nice to rinse a nice clean car. Zoom up tight on the studs coming off. Right up here on the side panel. I'm going to use the Meguiars Hybrid Ceramic Wax. I put a coat on this originally to, when you do it, and use the towel to rub it in. Now, for maintenance, you're just supposed to spray it on and then rinse it off. So we're going to do that now. It's got a nice blueberry scent, if that matters to anybody. But it's really simple. You literally just spray it on. I guess I could see how this stuff would get pretty expensive if you're doing it after every wash. I know when I've used a bottle of iron remover that I've used the whole bottle. So my guess is you probably, that might be the trick to it. They get you to spend $15 on a bottle, and it's like a one-time use, or maybe two at the most. And you got to spend $15 every time you wash your car if you want to protect it with this. That gets pretty expensive pretty fast, I'd say. One thing you do notice is the water does bead up quite nicely off of this. And I bought the car new just about a month or so ago. So it had a little bit of protection on it. But I wanted to give it a little bit of just more protection because my wife took it on a trip, and I did buy the Adams graphene, which pretty soon we're going to do a video on how that works. I did just do one for my neighbor's BMW, which should be posted up, so go check that one out. And if you like what you see, just a normal guy doing normal Saturday chores, hit the subscribe button. What do you say?
Water activated, so I think it's quite good. You can definitely see the beading, very nice.
of the detail today. Used the Meguiars, whatever they call it. Car looks pretty good. It's been a little more than a little over an hour on it. Also did vacuum the seats. Did some interior detailing. Almost forgot the door jambs, but I ended up getting those with some detail spray. Everything looks really good. The next step will be to protect these seats because I haven't done so yet, and I'll be reviewing the product that I saw somebody else review to see how good it works. See you next time.